Oh, it is! It is! It's him! Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Book of Boba Fett. We are up to Chapter 6. Last episode was the episode of The Mandalorian, as everybody's joking about, because it was pretty much all Mandalorian, just a reference to Boba Fett at the very end. Din Djarin, great episode. I loved it. I love getting that background, knowing, kind of setting up the next season of Mandalorian. If you watch the first episode of Book of Boba Fett, my reaction, I started out by saying I might be a little bitter because I really wanted the next season of Mandalorian now, and even though I'm going to enjoy, I wanted to know more about Boba Fett. I was joking, but it was really funny to see basically an episode of Mandalorian. And I like how they blended the music and everything too. So there are people online who are saying, and I need to follow this closely, but they said that an extra episode got added to the original order or the original stated number of episodes in Book of Boba Fett, and they're speculating that this is that episode, that they wanted to do a Mandalorian focused episode to get him, so that the next time we saw him, I guess people wouldn't be asking the question, where has he been? What's happened? Why does he still have the Darksaber? Things like that. So I guess they wanted to put an episode in there to kind of like catch us up to where Mando is, or Din Djarin is at this point. So that was really, really cool. So this episode, I'm predicting we're not going to get a lot of Din Djarin focused stuff. People are hoping that maybe we'll see Grogu, because he said he wanted to visit a little friend. I don't know. That might be off screen. My money's on off screen. My money's on we will see Din as a character, but it's primarily going to be the Book of Boba Fett again. So anyway, excited. Just 2 more episodes, this one and one more. We've got the battle with the Pikes coming up. Are we going to get any other help coming in that people are familiar with? They're talking about looking for a live-action version of animated characters, previously live-action characters, other bounty hunters we've seen, like in Empire, I guess, right? And things of that nature. So let's find out, and maybe even Return of the Jedi. Maybe the character that Leia was pretending to be. I don't know. Here we go. Okay, this is not a good sign if we're not going to do Mando. If the previously on the recap is focusing on what we learned about Mandalorian and the Creed and the Jedi and things like that, we might be seeing a little bit of that.
Grogu.
Oh my God, they're mentioning Grogu, so come on. Loyalty and solidarity, right? I think it's to explain to people who didn't pay attention that, who've been watching the whole thing all along, we kind of got it, that he kind of owes Boba Fett for what he did to help save Grogu. But they also showed the flashback where he talked about the Creed being loyalty and solidarity. And I think that ties into him saying it's on the house. I love how I paused right on this, but first I got to pay a visit to little friends. Okay, so maybe they are going to show it. I didn't think they'd do it. I thought it would be off screen. Okay, we are in Tatooine. We're on a vapor farm. No! Before I even get there, it looks like Mando's. Before I even get there, is this where... As soon as I saw this, I started thinking, did Luke actually set up his first school here on Tatooine? And did he do it at his aunt and uncle's old farm where he grew up? Oh, they're not Mandos, they're Pikes. Okay. Oh yeah, cop band.
Think it through. I was reading the map wrong.
It's gonna have to be a shootout here. Come on. Yeah, there's gonna be a shootout. Love it. The Gunslinger, indeed, right? I mean, wasn't one of the episodes of The Mandalorian called The Gunslinger, I think? And, yeah. Cobb Vanth's really a gunslinger right now. Great character. Great to see him back. Awesome. Great scene. Love the shootout. It's right out of a Western, guys. He's going to kick it out into the air, isn't he? Yep. He knows exactly what it is. He doesn't want any of that in his territory. Nice! Oh no, this is if he's going to visit Grogu, then Luke's school is possibly on the planet he started on? No. Because that planet was lost, right? The whole point of that movie was them trying to figure out where it was, and R2-D2 was the only one who had the missing piece or something to find the planet. So how would Din have found it? So this must be somewhere else, right? Here's R2. Oh, R2 is giving him the signal, so he must have been in communication ahead of time, right? Because R2 was basically guiding him in.
Grogu?
Okay, maybe he didn't call in advance, but still, R2 was guiding him or something. Or he was homing in on him. I like to stop for a second and point out something that went right past me. The significance of Din's first words when he met R2 is, "Hello, friend." Come a long way. Oh, they're like construction droids over here. That's what they're doing. I saw the one carrying the rock. I'm like, what are they doing? But it looks like they're like building something. Wow, definitely like ants. No wonder they shaped them like ants. They're like ants building like an ant colony. Ant droid beeping even. Oh, he's shutting down. He's gonna tap him, isn't he? Come on, tap him.
Don't shut off. Wake up.
I have to admit, they've been spending a lot of time with Din that I didn't expect they'd be spending with him. Be patient. Grogu! And they're showing Luke. He's hungry. Oh, that's not right. Naughty boy. I think Luke's going to set him straight here. At least that he's done some work because that effort did not tire Grogu out. He didn't collapse. He's bringing them all over. I see his eyes widen. He's just demonstrating, I think, how strong Grogu can become, what he can do. He still doesn't think it's right to use the Force to take a living thing and eat it. So.
You about someone you remind me of a great deal.
Oh, is he talking about Yoda? Oh, look at that. I was wondering how he could possibly keep up with him because he's so slow. Luke is actually boosting him along the way. That is so cool.
His name was Yoda. Do you remember back home?
We all want to know where back home is. Are we going to see it? Oh my God, yes. Order 66. Where'd Luke go?
Back.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, I knew he'd fall asleep. She is there!
Family.
Yeah, people were wondering if she would tell Luke about his father when he was a good person.
I'm here
The
to
attachment thing, yeah. She warned him about the attachments. She doesn't want him to meet with Grogu because of what she said before about how strong emotional attachments can turn Anakin Skywalker into Darth Vader, for instance.
I want to see him.
The hello friend has now become, you betrayer.
If that is what you wish.
Ah,
Perhaps he is a Padawan now.
perhaps he's both. God, man. Make me cry. Come on. People wondered if Luke would train Din on the Darksaber. I don't know. Maybe Ahsoka will. Because she sees how good of a person he is. Nope. Are we not going to be able to see what it was? No, we are. Cool. Come on. He knew he was there. Cool. I was afraid that he might grow up not knowing that Din came back to see him. But he knows. Look at him. He knows that was him.
Don't try.
Do. Yeah, so many flashbacks to Yoda being in the backpack. But I wanted to point out that following Din this far into this Book of Boba Fett episode kind of made sense in a way. I mean, I didn't think it would happen, but it kind of made sense. But now we're just following Grogu and Luke. But I guess Grogu is an integral part of the Mandalorian story. So, all right. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying their choices are weird. Their choices are weird for a Book of Boba Fett series, not for a Star Wars in general. This is absolutely what Star Wars fans want to see, right?
Through the Force,
That's...
you will.
I recognize that theme. I don't know the name. I think it's like a Luke theme or a Force theme, right? That's really cool. Classic theme. Classic music.
Find balance as well. Very good.
He's going to fall in the water. Nope. Cool. Yeah, I'm noticing the lightsabers in his eyes. That's cool. Oh, training thing. Thinks it's a ball. It's gonna shock him. Ah! Hey! This is one way to train him. If you don't learn how to force jump, you're gonna get shocked. You're gonna get hurt. Kind of cruel, since he's essentially a kid, but I guess it's the way of the Jedi. It's effective. Oh, now she brings the present. Cool. So you can turn it off with his power? Oh, he destroyed it. No.
It's more like he's remembering than I'm actually teaching him anything.
Yeah, he would have been taught all this a long time ago. So Ahsoka's going off on her own adventures, which we know about because she's got a series coming, right? All right, how far through on the series are we? More than halfway, and we're finally going back to Tatooine and Boba Fett.
I might be able to help with that.
Ah, a marshal. Is that the crate dragon? They're still dismantling it. Oh, that's cool. The crate dragon skull from what their kill, the Jawa captured and put on, or stole and put on top of their crawler. That's cool. It's going to take a lot of convincing to get him to leave his town, his area, and go defend a crime lord. He's going to have to really convince him it's worth his time.
We need good people to step up or the spice is bound to come through these parts.
Yeah, it already has. He knows.
Not our problem, Marshal. No, but it might be after they hear what I'm going to say.
He's going to tell them about the spice coming through their territory that he stopped. What was that? Oh no, did the Pike send a gunfighter? Yeah. We're going to get a shootout on Main Street. But the question is, who did they hire? What muscle did they hire? Is this going to be one of those animated characters that are going to appear in live action? Since they're not showing them clearly, I think it's going to be. Oh, it is! It is! It's him! Which one's a better shot? Which one's a quicker draw? The reason I'm not saying his name right now is because my brain is old, and I know his name, but I can't recall it. I will recall it at some point. Don't worry.
Sail.
Oh no, this deputy's dead. Oh boy. No, deputy, don't be stupid. Okay. You better not be dead. Well, the deputy can't be, but the marshal. He didn't check to see if Cobb was dead. Get a med pack. Grab the stims. He's still alive. Okay, so now the townsfolk are on the side of stopping the syndicate. It's a matter of they may not like Boba Fett, they may not care anything about him, but your enemy, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, sort of thing. Uh-oh, the syndicate's come here for money. Is that a bomb they left there? They left a bomb. She's gonna figure it out. Oh no. Chainmail, right? Beskar chainmail? Yep.
The Mandalorian wanted you to have this.
Jedi way or Mandalorian way? Give him a lightsaber or give him the armor? That's a tough choice, man. Why not both? Come on.
It belonged to...
Come on, don't make him choose, Luke. That's not right. Since we hear nothing, I think we know the answer to this. We hear nothing about Grogu. In the flashbacks in the movies where he talks about his academy, he wasn't there near Luke. He was never seen in the movies. I think we know he chooses the armor. I wish he could choose both, though. Come on, man. We're not going to see him make the choice, will we? Yeah, we're not going to see it. And that's the end? All right, Dave Filoni. Got one more. Do we get a after credit scene? That might happen. Next to last episode. No. Okay, so this one did have more Boba Fett in it, at least. Glad about that. I'm going to go ahead and mute this and watch the credits here. Yeah, that's pretty much how it played out. That's cool. Oh, these really came straight from the artwork to the screen. You can tell this artwork was done a long time ago because these guards are in full garb, full gear, which they haven't been. So they must have done the artwork well before production began on the entire series, which makes sense. Wait a minute, Mark Hamill. Oh, okay, the and Mark Hamill. It said co-starring in order of appearance, and Mark Hamill's last, but they did the and Mark Hamill thing, which is the Hollywood way of saying this person gets special credit. I love how they took the time to animate the laser strike. You know, the little energy strike in this art as they're zooming in on it. It's pulsating. Awesome. We didn't see this. Oh, we saw the speeder, but I guess they intended it to be a much bigger speeder with a lot more of them. But it was just 4 of them on a regular size speeder. I sure hope she's not dead. She was so close to that blast. I mean, she was in direct line of it. The droid was holding it up behind her, like 10 feet, maybe 3 meters or so behind her. She should be dead. I hope not, though. I love this duplication of what Yoda and Luke went through on Dagobah. Awesome. Just in reverse, right? Chainmail shirt, for lack of a better word. I know there's a word for it. I don't want to risk pronouncing it because I probably got it wrong. That's exactly what we thought it was going to be as soon as those chainmail links dropped when the armorer was forging. I think we know the answer to this question, guys. I think he goes with Mando. I want him to be able to do both. Part of me wants him to pick. I mean, I think he's going to pick the armor because he's never had, or at least in modern memory for him, he's never had the kind of connection he's had with Mando. You know, somebody who loves and cares for him so much that he'd lay down his life for him, sort of thing. I think Luke would too, but Mando was first. You know, I want him to pick it, but I also want Luke to say, "Fine, you've made your decision, but here, take this lightsaber too, just to protect yourself." I want him to do that, but I don't know. Maybe he won't. But it's so cool to see that he did keep hold of Yoda's lightsaber. Okay. There was Boba Fett in this one. Absolutely. Percentage-wise, I think it wasn't as much. Right? I mean, Cobb Vanth stuff wasn't Boba Fett. He's more Mando. This is all Mando. That's Ahsoka, which is still Mando, as far as we know right now, because that's the only place we've seen her. We start getting actual Boba Fett stuff here. 27 minutes in. I don't know if this is being recorded. Yeah, it is. Okay, 27 minutes in. I didn't know you could see the bottom. You can. 27 minutes in. But then we flash back to more Mando stuff for quite a while. And we get the great, I think this is live action appearance for the first time of, trying to remember his name. Let's get that beautiful pause right there. I can't remember it now. I know what it is, guys. I know what it is. You can tell me in the comments, but I'll have looked it up by then and I'll remember who it is. But he was in Bad Batch. He was in Clone Wars. He's got a history. In fact, I believe it's his shot that put the dent in Boba Fett's helmet, if I recall. And I think this is just awesome. So we get more Boba Fett here, or pardon me, more Mando here, and then back to Boba Fett at the end. So we did get Boba Fett, a little bit of Boba Fett here, the explosion. So, yeah, 2 little bits of Boba Fett. Mostly Mando. Mostly Mando stuff. But I'm not complaining. Like I said, it may seem odd that a Book of Boba Fett has so much stuff that isn't really directly related to Boba Fett, although I guess he has a connection to Boba Fett, so there's that. But and this is all on Tatooine, which has a big connection to Boba Fett as well. So But it is a Star Wars thing. It's what Star Wars fans want to see. So I don't think anybody's really going to object. People are going to kind of be a little cynical about it, I'm sure, as I'm kind of being too. But still love every minute of it because it's all Star Wars and great stuff. The big questions then are, did the cantina owner, whatever it is, survive? Did she survive? Cobb Vanth, I think he survived. It looks like they're treating him, so I suspect he is going to survive and have his rematch. Although he probably will lose that one too. But at least he and his people now. His people now see, because this guy just threatened the heck out of them and said, the syndicate owns this place. The spice is coming through. Shut up. Stay in your homes and shut up. And they're not going to like that at all. So they're all going to team up. And he tried to kill their marshal, who they all really care for and like. So then the question is, which will Grogu choose? Will he show up for the next episode and rejoin? Is he going to sit in that seat that's been holed out in the back where the droid used to sit? Everybody's speculating that, and I think that's a logical conclusion. Logical guess, I should say. A lot of stuff in play right now. How are they going to wrap all of this up in the final episode? Is there going to be a big showdown with the Syndicate? Or are they just going to set up a season 2 of Book of Boba Fett? Or is this going to tie into the next season of Mandalorian? And they're going to finish it up in the beginning of that? Interesting question. I don't know. I sure hope it's not a cliffhanger. I would like to see some kind of resolution. But like I said, I've speculated all along that I don't think Boba Fett's going to win. I don't think he's going to win control of Tatooine. I think it's going to end with him not winning control of Tatooine. No, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comments what you thought. Who do you think lives? What choice do you think Grogu's going to make? I think it's obvious. And how are they going to deal with this all in one episode? Is it going to be a super long episode and they're going to wrap it all up? Do you agree with me that Boba Fett might actually lose? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.